Good evening. My name is David Mustin, and I'm the Director of Communications for the Dearborn Public Schools. I'd like to thank all of you for being here this evening as we take a few moments to present some very important information, very relevant to our Dearborn community. There are several people joining us up here today, including members of our Dearborn Crisis Team, our school nurses, and other administrators who are part of our district. We also have a lot of community support here as well. Our Chief of Police, our Fire Chief is here. Mr. Sanbay Dune from Wayne County Commission is here as well. And then we are also joined by our Board of Education members. Two of them are out of town actually at this time, but Trustee Roxanne McDonald, Trustee Adele Mozup, Trustee Jim Thorpe, Board President Hussein Berry, and Trustee Mary Petchlikoff are here tonight, are joining us here tonight. Trustee Lane and Trustee Mead, as I mentioned, are out of town. So what we'll do here tonight is we'll hear a few comments from our board president, Mr. Hussein Berry, a few comments from our superintendent. I will open it up for a few brief questions, 2, 3, 4 at the most, and then our panel here will exit, and they will not be available for any interviews after this press conference is over. So with that, I would like to introduce the president of the Dearborn Board of Education, Mr. Hussein Berry.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire board, I want to express our support for the administration's decision to close Whitmer Bowls. Dr. Maleyko and I have been in communication all day long. Dr. Maleyko and his team have approached this concern with true professionalism. Throughout the day, he demonstrated a demeanor that reinforces a calm and rational approach to developing a sound solution. I can speak from the heart as a father and a grandfather in this district. I am extremely confident the decision made today was the right decision. I can sleep good tonight. I hope that our community will remain informed by continuing to follow the district's webpage and other credible news sources. I beg this community to refrain from letting the social media control this discussion and become the source of our information. Thank you for being here today with us.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. And now our superintendent of Dearborn Public Schools, Dr. Glenn Maleyko.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, President Berry. I also want to mention I really appreciate the support of President Berry, the entire board, all the individuals who are here, our nurses, our city, our county. It's been a huge aid for all of them to provide support to us and the local building principal on making this decision. Now that the first cases of the COVID-19 have been confirmed in Michigan, it is more likely that we will see more of our coworkers, friends, and family also tested and perhaps even confirmed to have COVID-19 virus. It is important that we continue to follow the advice of public officials who are monitoring the spread of the virus and providing guidance on the appropriate measure to take in order to help contain and limit the spread of COVID-19. The impact of the COVID-19 virus is a very dynamic and fluid situation. I stress fluid situation. How we address this today may not be the same practice or protocol for future cases. We are in constant contact with public officials at Wayne County, the state of Michigan, and the Center for Disease Control. We will work directly with them and follow their recommendations on containing the spread of COVID-19 virus. Through the contact investigation team at Wayne County Health Department, it was decided today that a Whitmore Bowls staff member should be tested for the COVID-19 virus. This staff member was in contact with a person with a confirmed case. This staff member only works at Whitmore Bowls Elementary. Based on all the information and data provided to us today by the Wayne County Health Department, their determination is that the school is at a low risk. However, out of an abundance of caution, we are going to close Whitmore Bowls until the test results have been confirmed. During the time the school is closed, our custodial staff and, as an enhanced added measure, contractors will be able to perform a deep cleaning of all surfaces in the school to ensure an extra level of safety. I understand that this news can be unsettling and cause for concern. Please remember that the best plan for addressing the COVID-19 virus is to remain informed and follow the simple steps to help contain the spread of this virus. Here are a few. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue, cloth, or with your inner elbow when sneezing and or coughing. Always thoroughly wash hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. When soap and water is not available, use hand sanitizer to wash hands. And of course, if you're not feeling well, please stay home when you are sick. This is a good habit to follow for any illness, but even more important given the current spread of COVID-19. Our school nurses have done an outstanding job of compiling information and helpful links to other resources. Please visit the Dearborn Public Schools website and click on the COVID-19 coronavirus information link located at the top of the front page. Thank you.
We'll take a few questions if there are any. Yes, Ms. McDowell.
Are you all prepared for remote learning if this staff member does have this virus?
We'll call Troy Patterson.
Troy Patterson, who is our Director of Information Technology, will step up to the mic to answer that question.
We have a long history in Dearborn of supporting online learning, and we will be working directly with the teachers and with students to make sure that we provide excellent education throughout the day.
How long do you anticipate the test to take before you get the result?
There's not a 100% guarantee, but we are being told they're making it a priority. Again, Wayne County Health talked to the director personally, and so we're hoping to have the results by 5 o'clock tomorrow. That's not a 100% guarantee. They have their protocols they need to follow, and they told us that this is something they're making a priority, and that hopefully we will have it by that point in time. And that's why we're only making a decision on each individual day as far as Whitmore Bowls closure goes.
Dr. Maleyko, what happens if this staff member does test positive?
We will, and I'm going to call up Nurse Khan, but we will be in contact with Wayne County. They will be making additional recommendations, and I think that's when, I'm going to let her come up, but that's where they kind of take over.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Ms. Khan. I'm one of the Dearborn school nurses. And yes, Wayne County would give us directives. If that is positive, then they will be in contact with us and them immediately, and they make those directives, decisions along, giving us direction on that.
So it's the county's decision and not yours?
It is directly Dr. Maleyko's decision, but it's in conjunction with the county.
Yeah, can I clarify
Yes.
that too? It was my decision today to close the school, okay, based on to that abundance of caution. But as far as if someone is positive, then Wayne County and the health officials come in and make determinations for exposure levels and other things. That's when we'll be taking the direction from them.
Can you elaborate on the employee? How many people did this person come into contact with?
I cannot make any comment on regard to the employee.
Do you know the relationship with the person who tested positive?
I'm sorry, I can't make any comment on that at this time.
My friend called me and she said that she was going to keep her children at home. What's your advice to the parents of Dearborn Public Schools? And is there a penalty for staff or children who are going to be absent?
So right now, again, this was someone, as I mentioned before, a staff member at Whitmore that had exposure to someone that was positive. So that's the only school that we have any potential, and that's why we're being, again, cautious. I always say that parents always have the right to make a decision in the best interest of their family and their child. But right now, we have no information that leads us to believe that we have any other risks anywhere in Dearborn Public Schools at this time. Again, I said it's fluid, and the situation could change if by next week or whenever that may be, we find out that somebody else was positive. But as far as this situation, it is only right now at Whitmore Bowls, and we have no information right now that leads us to believe that others should be concerned. Again, it's very fluid, as we see that happening not only in Michigan but around the nation.
Can someone elaborate on what the deep clean is going to entail?
Call it Mr. Mark? We'll call it Mr. Andrews.
Mark Andrews is our Director of Operations for the district.
We don't know exactly at this time right now. We're looking at several options. We're looking at a product that could do just hard services, and we're looking at other products right now, but we're going to try to get some direction from the CDC as well for that.
Will it be handled internally, or are you going to hire a company out, or do you not know that yet?
Yeah, and I mentioned this in my statement, we have both. We'll be using, we are going to hire a company expert company that deals with communicable diseases, and we'll take the lead from them. They have the experience, but at the same token, we'll also use our staff to complement that additional deep cleaning.
Okay. I hope we were able to provide a little bit more information to everybody on what's going on in the district. Please stay tuned. Please stay up to date with our website, www.dearbornschools.org. We will continue to put information up on that site, and we will continue to update as needed. Again, just stressing the same point that Dr. Maleyko made. The situation is very fluid. It changes constantly, and so we are in constant contact with those health service organizations, those public health service organizations. We will take recommendations from them. Ultimate decisions will rely on the superintendent, and we will go from there moving forward. So, thank you.